ChatGPT said, "Something big is brewing in the NFL, and it might just tilt the scales in the Browns' favor." If you're a die-hard Cleveland fan, sit tight because what's happening outside of Ohio could have major ripple effects right here at home. We're talking about moves that could shake up the AFC North, shift power balances, and open a lane for the Browns to go full throttle toward that long-awaited Super Bowl run. Now, I know, you're probably thinking, what do the Washington Commanders have to do with us? Well, this is the NFL. Every roster move, every veteran signing, every strategic release, it all connects. It's a web of consequences, and Cleveland is right in the middle of it. This isn't just another offseason headline. This could be the move that opens the door for the Browns to dominate. So stick with me. Let's get into it. The Commanders just made a surprising play. They signed Von Miller. Yes, that Von Miller, the pass-rushing legend who's haunted quarterbacks for over a decade. To make room, they released 24-year-old running back Michael Wiley, a young prospect still trying to find his footing in the league. On paper, it looks like a routine roster shuffle. But dig a little deeper, and this is where it gets interesting. Washington isn't just tweaking their roster, they're recalibrating. They're moving pieces with intention, bringing in experienced firepower, like Miller, while trimming the fat elsewhere. They're making it loud and clear. They're not waiting around to be relevant, they're going for it now. And when a team from outside your division starts acting with this level of urgency, it sends a message. Because in the NFL, pressure is contagious. This kind of energy doesn't stay isolated. When a team like Washington starts ramping up their ambitions, teams across the league start responding, especially the ones with something to prove. That includes our Cleveland Browns. Let me remind you where we stand. The Browns have built one of the most physical defenses in the league. We've got the elite talent. Myles Garrett is a human wrecking ball. The secondary is finally starting to gel, with real communication and chemistry showing in camp. The offense. Our running game is as bruising as ever, and the passing attack is sharpening by the day. But that's not enough, not in a league where everyone's gunning for the top. This Commanders shakeup is the latest reminder that nobody's sitting still. Every team is hunting for the edge, for that final piece that'll take them from contenders to champions. So what does this mean for Cleveland? It means now is the time to lock in. No coasting. No easing into the season. The AFC North is a war zone. Baltimore, Cincinnati, Pittsburgh, they're all coming. And if we want to rise above the pack, it starts right here, right now. Now let's talk Browns because training camp has been nothing short of electric. The intensity is real. Guys are grinding like they've got something to prove, and they do. The coaches are demanding more discipline, more effort, sharper execution. And players are responding. It's not just about reps anymore. It's about setting a tone for the season. The foundation we build now. That's what we're going to lean on when we're deep in the grind of December, fighting for playoff position. Look at our quarterback. The spotlight is bright, the expectations are sky high, and this is the season where it all has to come together. The chemistry with the receivers is taking shape. The offensive line is finding its rhythm. And if we can keep that unit healthy, we're going to be a problem for any defense in this league. Here's the thing, the Browns aren't just trying to win games. We're trying to change the narrative. We're trying to take the frustration of past seasons and turn it into something historic. And this team? It feels different. It feels hungry. It feels like we're on the verge of something big. Now's a good time to hit that like button if you're rocking with Browns Breakout. It's the fastest way to make sure YouTube keeps showing you the latest Browns content. And if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe, because this season, you're not going to want to miss a thing. Let's keep going. Looking ahead at our schedule, it's no cakewalk. We've got early battles against divisional heavyweights like the Ravens and Bengals. These games aren't just about wins and losses. They're tone setters. We come out swinging, we make statement, and suddenly the rest of the league starts paying attention. But we've got to be ready, mentally and physically. No slip-ups. No missed assignments. Every play counts. What I'm most excited about is the rise of our young talent. These rookies and second-year guys, they're not just filling spots, they're making noise. You can see it in the scrimmages, the hustle, the energy. The coaching staff is pushing them hard, and some of them are already showing flashes of being real contributors when the lights come on. That added spark. It might be the missing piece that pushes us over the edge. Now zoom out. Look at the AFC North as a whole. Joe Burrow and the Bengals are explosive. Lamar Jackson's Ravens, always dangerous. And don't sleep on the Steelers. They've got something brewing with that new leadership. But guess what? So do we. And our ceiling might just be the highest in the division if we can stay focused, stay healthy, and keep improving week by week. So yeah, the Commanders signing Von Miller and cutting Wiley might not seem like much at first glance. But in a league this competitive, even the smallest moves can set off a chain reaction. Washington is making their push. Other teams are following suit. And the Browns? We've got to keep our foot on the gas. This season isn't about surviving. It's about dominating. About flipping the script and reminding everyone that Cleveland isn't just here to participate, we're here to take over. Now, I want to hear from you. What do you think about the Commanders' recent moves? Does Von Miller's signing raise the stakes across the league? Or is it just noise? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Let's talk about it, because every Browns fan's perspective adds fuel to the fire. This is Browns Breakout, where passion meets perspective. And trust me, this is just the beginning. Buckle up. It's going to be one hell of a ride. Go Browns!